Hello, HPW Planeteers. My name is Sarah Larkin, and I'm a former Planeteer from HPW 18 this year. So basically, I just flicked through a few of the videos to see what you guys have all been chatting about, and I realized that everybody has just said that South Africa lies in, in the Southern Hemisphere, and these are my coordinates and blah 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 blah. So I've just decided to tell you exactly why the Eastern Cape is specifically important and why it's interesting and why I find it fascinating in my everyday interactions with the Eastern Cape. Instead of going into a whole lot of facts and details about, all the boring stuff that we should all know already, although not all of us do. So basically, the Eastern Cape is a unique spot because it has a number of different biomes. So starting with the vegetation, it's got up to, I think, maybe 5 different biomes in it, and basically, Grahamstown lies on the crossroads of 4 of those sort of vegetative boundaries. So we experience any sort of number of weather patterns in one day. We get snow, rain, hail, sunshine, monkeys' weddings, all sorts within a period of sort of 24 to 48 hours, sometimes 72 hours. Basically, the geology is such that it lies on the boundary of the Great Escarpment. So we are home to the Great Winterberg Amatolas that are that comprise of Afromontane forest that lies on south-facing slopes. So basically, a lot of South Africa's indigenous forest only is prevalent on south-facing slopes, so that's pretty unique about our area here in the Eastern Cape and around little old Grahamstown and Hogsback and areas like that. I don't want you to get too bored, but I just want you to realize that the Eastern Cape has so many different hotspots where you can go and study and experiment and test and observe things that you haven't seen in your everyday life. We have windmills, we have harbors, we have lagoons, we have estuaries, we have salt pans. So just, those human structures show that this is a special place to be living, and it's a special place to be observing things from. We get snow in the Eastern Cape. We get very dry areas, such, that characterize the boundaries of the Karoo and sort of up in the northern or in the upper boundaries of the Eastern Cape. We have amazing fauna and flora here in the Eastern Cape. We have some indigenous birds. We get the sort of Naluri that you get down the coast and up into the Afromontane areas. We have a specific type of monkey that lives here, just showing that, the Simango monkeys don't live anywhere. They only live in areas that are unique and areas that are indigenous and areas that can offer them the right climates and the right weather year in and year out. We also live on the boundary of a really important fossil bed that holds fossils that are from a period of a continuous 50 million year period. So that offers us really unique insights into what the climate was like up to 240 to 190 million years ago. So we have really good fossil records that come from right here on our doorstep in the Karoo and sort of around Graaff-Reinet in those areas. Another thing that is unique to the Eastern Cape is that we are home to the coelacanth. I'm not sure how many of you know what the coelacanth is, but it is a deep water fish that is known to be one of the oldest living sort of fossils that was found on the coast of the Eastern Cape near East London. I think they are still living, but they're very rare, and they aren't found too regularly. They were thought to be extinct until someone found them, I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, maybe less than that. right here on our doorstep. So yeah, the Eastern Cape is characterized by the Albany thicket mostly, and yeah, that's my time actually. I just double checked, and that's 5 minutes 17 seconds. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much to listening to me rant on about how wonderful the Eastern Cape is. I hope that you enjoy everyone else's facts. But I just wanted to tell you off the top of my head why we live in such a unique place that is worthy of studying and worthy of observation. Thanks. Goodbye.